I did have a few beers, and then I went to sleep. I had a really good sleep, actually. I had this really vivid dream, and it was about a Wild West whorehouse, right? And when I woke up in the morning, I thought, oh, that was really cool because, you know,
You went,
yeah. And then I thought, oh, I wonder what sort of hygiene they would have had. What was the hygiene thing there? What do you think? Like, because they didn't have showers.
Well, I can only go from movies.
Yeah.
And didn't they used to, like, bathe in troughs?
Yeah, but those big bath things. But do you think they emptied them out every time?
No.
And then,
Water was scarce, man.
Yeah, because it's a fucking
Because you only had
right?
one well in every town. They go to the well. Oh, my God.
No, they didn't.
There's a dead possum in the well.
They didn't talk like that.
Well, how'd they talk?
Well, if you went into a Wild West whorehouse and the whore was talking like that, would you think, wow, that's really cool? No, she goes, well, hello there, big boy.
Oh,
that's a nice 45.
If she spoke like that, I'd be going,
what?
Well,
not with the deep. Well, not the deep
boy.
voice. Yeah, all right. No, I didn't mean the deep voice. I meant the enunciation. Obviously, well, the deep voice would be a niche, but I mean, you know, like, I don't know. It's just, anyway, I was thinking like, and what about contraception? Like, you know, don't you think that's, I don't know.
No, they'd pull out. They were good with, you know how they used to do the draw with their guns? So they were good at pulling out.
Oh, pulling out and then just firing across.
Yeah.
Across, but into the bathtub, do you think?
Probably.
Well, fuck.
While someone was bathing in there. Yeah, God damn it. You got it. I told you to move the bath. It's too close to the door.
I told you to aim at the wall. God damn it. Can't you see there's a target on the wall?
Pseudonyms. I was thinking about pseudonyms. I remember my cousin told me that any time he went to visit a prostitute, he used a pseudonym, and it was Barry Bennett. Barry Bennett. But I used a pseudonym. When I was in in primary school, when I was like about 7. I used a pseudonym because when we went to the canteen, right, there was this rich canteen woman. She was really racist. She used to say, all the Aussies up front, all the wogs in the back of the line.
No, she did not.
She did say that.
Seriously?
Yeah, she'd go, all the wogs in the back of the line. So all us fucking wogs used to have to go to the back of the line. And one day I said to her, that's because racist wasn't a word back then. I went, that's prejudice. And she said, get to the back of the line, wog. And one of my mates said to me, man, next time you order your lunch, she's going to spit in your salad roll.
Yeah.
So I used a pseudonym. So you know how you put your name on top of your lunch order?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Alan Higgins.
With one L. The Welsh
And
way.
one G. No, it had one G in Higgins.
Yeah.
Instead of 2 Gs. And that's how, I could eat my lunch in peace. My teacher would go, Alan Higgins, when they're handing out the lunches. You go, we don't have Alan here. I go, that's me.
That's me, mate.
Yeah.
That's me, mate. Yeah, well, that's funny because if you were at the brothel and it was Barry Bennett and she's going, all right, Barry Bennett, he's up next. Come on, Barry. And your mate's just sitting there looking around. Barry Bennett.
Oh, fuck, that's me.
Oh, fuck. I said, what's the matter? You deaf? Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit deaf.
I got a special letter.
Oh, I got a letter as well.
From our friend Coxie, who's in jail. She's in jail.
She's in jail?
Yeah, she's in jail. And she's written, Dear hot cunts.
Well, at least she holds us both in high esteem.
Yes.
High esteem. Yes, both of us.
Dear hot cunts, I'm sitting on my shit tub, squeezing out a few stink bombs while I'm writing to yous. Yesterday was my birthday.
Ah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, yeah.
I turned 19.
Oh, no.
And shit, I'm getting old.
Jesus.
We all got pissed on toilet beer. And I scissored with me 70-year-old fiancée, Barbara.
Babs.
As a present...
Special call out to Babs.
Yeah. 70. She's 19. Anyway. As a present, I got a tat on me cunt with a knife that's dripping blood. Below it, it says, fuck off. The prison guard, Scott, smuggled in some cocaine up his ass. All I had to do was piss on him. It was a fucking top day. Lots of love, Coxie.
Jesus.
Happy birthday, Coxie.
Can you is that it, was that a letter as in a stamp and an envelope letter?
Yeah.
Can
the
you
stamp
block
was
those?
upside down.
All right. Can you block those? Can you block them? Is there any way that we can stop that?
Anyway,
because I'm always quite traumatized after I hear from Coxie. So I don't know about our listeners, but
anyway, in honor of Coxie,
yeah,
I put up a playlist on Spotify, Duke and Leon's Aussie prison songs. Go to that. Just type in Duke and Leon's Aussie prison songs, and they're all Australian bands singing songs about prison or something that's got to do with prison.
Yeah.
And my cousin, David, who's in prison right now, checked it out.
Yeah.
He loved it. He said him and the boys loved it.
Is there Rose Tattoo, Bad Boy for Love?
Yeah, that's the second song.
I love that song.
And not only Bad Boy for Love, We Can't Be Beaten is on there too.
Is that a jail one?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's them, like, you know, prison riot, about a prison riot.
Oh,
and
right.
So he's checked it out. Him and the boys in prison have checked it out, and they've decided that they're going to play that playlist at their dance tonight.
All right. Are we finished with the prison stuff? All right, because it always makes me nervous when I talk about that shit.
Can you imagine their dance?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I can't imagine it.
Apparently, at the dance, though, he was telling me that the wives and girlfriends are allowed to watch from the outside.
All right, moving on.
All right, I just want to talk quickly about the Olympics.
Oh, I hate the Olympics.
Yeah, that's because people move.
Yeah.
You know, one of the events in the Olympics is air rifles.
Yeah.
BB guns.
No, they're not BB guns.
They are BB guns.
No, they got they shoot ball bearings or metal pellets, little pellets.
Ball bearings. They shoot ball bearings.
Yeah.
So they got BB. I was thinking, man, if they had that event when we were 10, we would have gotten gold. Remember when we were younger, everyone had BB guns?
Everyone had BB guns.
And everyone was like a really good fucking shot.
And you know what? There were millions of less pigeons in Australia, and cats wouldn't just sit on roofs crying and fucking making stupid noises all night because they knew
everyone was hiding.
They knew they'd get a BB up the arse, so they were hiding. And the pigeons, I actually got busted for or no, did I get busted? I nearly got busted. They were looking for us because there were all these dead pigeons with holes in their head. And, those kids with BB guns, air rifles, whatever. And so we had to stop. But anyway, yeah.
But it just reminded me of, we used to fucking carry our BB guns, our BB rifles on the bus. We used to go on the bus carrying it, and we were going through the city.
What was that, sort of like a militia? 10-year-old kid militia.
And we were going through the city. And we stopped at this bus stop, and there's this guy, older guy, 18 or whatever, and he's leaning and he's chatting up this good-looking blonde girl.
Yeah.
And she's got her head down and smiling, and they're flirting and shit. My mate grabs his BB gun just as the bus is going and shoots this guy in the ass.
Yeah.
and the guy just screams. He doesn't know what he goes, "Ah! Ah!" And the girl's just looking at him like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's interesting, isn't it? Yes,
Yeah.
he screams like a little girl.
Exactly.
And
After
she's
being the cool dude.
Yeah.
And now it's an Olympic event.
Beautiful. They should do
Now,
that.
I've got...
So just let me clarify. So you were 10. So you said she was a really hot blonde, right?
yeah.
So she would have had blonde hair in a sort of mullet, and she would have had blue eyeshadow. She would have
I
had
love blue eyeshadow.
She would have had thongs on. I mean, the flip flops, and then she would have had those really bad looking denim jeans with the turn up
Flares.
at the bottom. No, the little turn up. No, not denim jeans, denim shorts with the little turn up.
Yeah.
And a Kiss t-shirt.
Man, you're making me horny.
Fucking hell! And you just
That's hot.
No, it's not.
That's
fucking
hot.
horrible.
Anyway, look, I've got just before we finish with the Olympics. I mean, now it's a fucking Olympic event. They should, instead of targets, they should have fucking cool dudes standing there chatting up chicks. But I just want two quotes that I picked up while watching the Olympics, right?
Yep.
The first one is the girls' beach volleyball. Okay, I don't know if you've seen that, but they're playing in G-strings.
Yes.
The commentator said, it's really moist out there.
It's really moist out there.
Yeah. And the other one was after the trampolines, after the gymnastic trampolines,
really
this girl won.
Yeah.
This girl won, and the commentator goes, "Oh, look, you know, she deserves it. She's everyone's favourite. She's had her ups and downs." She's a trampoline chick, and he's saying she's had her ups and downs.
Fucking Olympics. Thank God for the Olympics. Why can't we have it every week instead of every 4 years? Fuck, I hate them. All right. While you were watching the Olympics, I was doing something. I was actually doing something worthwhile. I was watching YouTube. Now, these this is interesting. So basically there's a whole thing about women peeing in jeans, right? They wear jeans and they pee themselves, right?
Fuck it, hell. You are like
so they have cut off jeans.
Bastard.
No, I swear to God, this is random shit that comes on my phone.
Man,
I do not look for it.
You are dirtier than a priest's search history.
Well, that's offensive, but anyway. So women peeing in jeans, a lot of the time they have cut-offs, so you can actually see the fluid running down. I'm still yet to be convinced it's actually pee, but anyway, running down the bare knee or whatever because it's cut out. You know, the jeans are torn. So this is probably the pinnacle of the genre. So this woman, she's got sort of like a raincoat, jeans, they're cut-off jeans. She's wearing gumboots. Right, those big rubber Wellingtons, they call them in England, but we call them gumboots. And she's in the shower, and she pees herself, and of course it's running into the boots, and then she's like, squishing her feet in the gumboots, and then she takes this long life packet thing of gravy, which she then pours down the front of her jeans, runs down her legs into the gumboots.
So it looks like she's got diarrhea.
Yeah. And then she's going, pulling her feet up and down, squishing in the gumboots. And then she turns the shower on, and I don't know what that is. Is that sort of some sort of sense of completion, hygienic, so she doesn't get thrown off YouTube? I don't fucking know. Anyway, and I'm just thinking, what the fuck? And then what I got from it, Duke? I looked down.
So I know what you got from it.
I looked down and there's 400 views, right? 400,000 views. Yeah, not 400. 400,000 views. And I'm thinking, so 400,000, I'm assuming men, maybe I'm wrong, 400,000 men have watched this from all over the world. But that would mean that there's probably, and that's only one. This is only one. I mean, there's heaps of channels and things. So there's a lot of people out there watching this shit. What I'm saying is that any time you could be actually in the presence of someone who gets off on that shit.
Yeah, I think I am in the presence of someone who gets off on that shit.
I'm doing it from a scientific perspective. When
first it sends it to the police. Have we got any news?
Yeah, we got news. Okay, so all right. So a guy, this man court. I don't know. Well, maybe I don't know. Anyway, so a guy, he takes 10 dope edibles. So 10 marijuana edibles, right? So I'm thinking they're jubes or those little jelly bear things, right?
Yeah.
So he takes 10 of them, which is probably not a good thing. And in retrospect, after you hear this, you'll probably think it's definitely not a good thing. Anyway, so obviously, after you've taken 10, what's the best thing you could possibly do?
He's on a plane.
Jump on a plane. That's the best thing you could possibly do. So he gets, causes all sorts of shit, flight fucking emergency landing because he's trying to have sex with a flight attendant and the double whammy, open one of the doors mid-flight.
God, can you imagine that?
That's the Grand Slam.
Oh,
No. The Grand Slam would be trying to get into the cockpit and land the plane. So he didn't do the Grand Slam. He did the half Grand Slam.
What would you do if you were on a plane and you saw some cunt opening the fucking door?
Well, I'd do what they did. They fucking handcuffed him to the chair.
And then beat the living shit out of him.
And then he's fucking all, whoa, what's going on? What's the matter? Fuck, I'm just having a bit of fun. Fucking hell, what an idiot.
And then he said, and then he came up with that. They said to him, what's wrong with you, man? He said, I took 10 fucking marijuana edibles, and then he denied it. Then he said, "No, I didn't really."
Yeah. And then later on, when he's arrested, he said, "I'm really, I just didn't think they'd be that strong."
Yeah, you go, I just want to have a nap.
Is there anything that you can take 10 of that doesn't make it strong? You know what I mean? If you had 10 cups of coffee, do you think that would have an effect? Oh yeah, fuck me, you idiot. He's an idiot.
What else? What else we got?
All right, so in South America, Mona Bruja. So that, to anyone who knows or has been there, is a supernatural monkey witch. So let me just set the scene here. So you got all these people, and they're worried because in their village there's some animal running up and down the roofs and screeching all night. I mean, fuck, welcome to Australia. It's called possums and fucking sugar bats or whatever the fuck they are. It happens, it's a constant. So no, they don't think, oh, it's just those sugar bats or a possum or something. No, it's a supernatural monkey witch, right? So everyone's freaking out and they can't sleep at night because this thing's running around. And the best thing is, when they take photos of it, it's got red eyes, so that means it's a witch. When have you taken a photo of an animal that's got red eyes? My mother, every time I take a photo of my mother-in-law, it's got red eyes, right? She's got red eyes. It's called red eye. You can get a filter for it, you fucking idiot. Anyway, so they're trying to catch it, but they can't catch it. And this is the guy. It might be the mayor. Let's just call him the mayor. He says, she refuses to appear when one is waiting for her. That's what he said. Who the fuck even talks like that? Idiots. What do you think?
Oh, I think it is a monkey witch. No, I do. I really do. Because, in those villages in the ancient days, they used to put spells on people. And when they were putting a spell on someone, there was probably some monkey just hanging around trying to steal some food. And they copped the spell, which turned them into a witch.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, that sounds really logical.
Yeah. What about the rules?
Yes, I got them. Nudist holiday. Rules for a nudist holiday.
For a nudist camp.
Nudist camp or nudist holiday or resort. Nudist resort. Like, what the fuck? Why would you even go to a nudist resort? I couldn't even think. Well, it's funny because now we're in the middle of winter. So I'm thinking last thing I want to do is take my clothes off. I've got like 4 T-shirts on.
And think of the
4 pairs of socks.
Think of shrinkage in winter.
That's right. All right, so the rules. It's rude to stare, 1. No cameras, 2. 3, if on your phone you have to put a red dot over the camera lens. Lovely. I love that. A red dot. Wipe down benches or any seats before sitting because you don't want to share juices. Oh, God. That's it. That's it for me, right? So you got to carry around a towel to wipe down surfaces because there's no clothes to capture all the discharge. Ah, God.
What about there's one eyes?
That's it. Oh, no, I haven't got to the end yet. That's the clincher. I'm out. All right, no sex in public view. All right. It's not a swingers club, so not everyone there is just there to give blowjobs. You can wear shoes. Shoes are recommended because for fuck who knows why, but they are. All right.
Keep it PG. It says keep it. How can you keep it PG? Everyone's fucking naked. That's not PG.
No, I don't know. But anyway,
pretend it's the gym.
No, that's the pretend it's the gym. It's to wipe down. That's the wipe down.
Oh, okay. Right.
So in the gym you're supposed to wipe down all the equipment because of the sweat. But I mean, if you were in a nudist camp and you walk past this old dude who's just sitting there and he's sweating, like that's horrible, isn't it? Oh God. Anyway, last one. You don't have to dress for meals. Oh God. Can you imagine breakfast? Watching some old naked guy eating
eggs with eggs dribbling down his chest
onto his little sandals. Jesus, fuck, that is horrible. So I'm a big no. So any listeners out there who are thinking about inviting me on a holiday to a naked resort, a big no for me. All right, I've got a letter.
Is that it for news?
No, well, I've got one more. I've got one more, but we'll keep that for after my letter, I think. All right. Do you want me to read the letter?
Yep.
Okay. Dear Mr. Fish and Mr. Henrik, I'm a great fan of your show and listen every second week. I have a slight problem and was hoping you could help me. I am a 26-year-old female flight attendant working for an airline which I think is going broke. On my last long-haul flight, a passenger in first class became very friendly, and at the end of the flight, he said I should give up working and be his full-time companion. He offered to pay for a university degree if that's what I wanted. He is very rich, but much older than me. What should I do? Can you help? Yours, name withheld. What should you do? I don't know why is it a problem? This has got dream come true written all over it. Don't you think?
How much older is he, though?
Well, it's obviously a big age difference.
It has to be a huge age difference. It has to be
I'm thinking
50 years.
25, 75.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because it has to be an age where he's going to die soon.
Well, yeah, no, we've already talked about that. But he wouldn't be offering if she was like 68 and he was 75, would he?
No.
Well, he wouldn't. He, I mean,
yeah. If you're going shopping, so you're going.
This will be good. All right, we're going shopping.
If you're going to buy fruit,
fruit.
You want the fresh, ripe fruit. You don't want the fruit that's turned all jaded and...
So what you say, you get the really hard avocado instead of the one you have to eat on the way home because it's
That's
so
right,
ripe.
because,
so ripe.
The hard avocado, you can leave it on the kitchen windowsill
look at it.
Yeah, and you've got it for a much longer time.
Wow. You're so wise. How come you're so wise but you're not rich?
That reminds me.
Whoa, we haven't. Yeah. All right. What have you reminded you of?
I saw my mate, Ray.
Oh, Ray.
Ray.
Raise
From
the house.
Raise the Roof
Raise the
podcast.
Roof. Yep.
And he's got a bone to pick with you. He said, tell Leon he not poor when he grow up. He not poor. He goes, I poor. He goes, we used to eat dirt. He goes, back in Korea we eat fucking dirt. And then he said,
he's so sensitive. So fucking sensitive.
I think he's just sick of you saying that you were poor when he was really poor. And he said, we used to fucking eat dirt.
Yeah, I know.
He goes, I turn around, I say to my family, I'm sick of eating fucking dirt. I'm going to Australia. And he goes, now I'm a millionaire. And I said, so do you still talk to your family? And he goes, every year, my mother, she sent me a Christmas present. And I said, yeah, what is it? And he goes, a box of homemade dirt.
That's so fucked up and racist. I don't know.
Why is that racist?
Well, why doesn't he bring his family here? And how
he hates them. I hate him.
I hate him.
The fucking peasant dirt eaters.
So how did he make his money again? Was that?
Well,
it's not from the podcast. But he does good dumpling. Oh no, see, that was where I came unstuck because I said, "Oh, do you make dumplings?" And that was it. Fucking hell. Oh,
yeah.
You just because oh, fucking hell. That's right, the dumplings episode. But how did he make his money?
Gambling.
Oh no, professional gambler.
Yeah, professional gambler.
I fucking love it. They talk about life on the edge.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, he was telling me too, the guys he's gambling with now, because Ray's pretty old. Yeah. Ray's in his 70s, and I think his mates older than that, and they got dementia. And he goes, they don't even know. He goes, I tell them I win, and they believe me. I take the money.
I already raise. What do you think? I already raise. All right.
Good on Ray. Listen to his podcast, Raise the Roof. He's very racist. He hates white people.
All right. So back to the letter. All right. So just in just a quick sort of what are we going to say to it? Because
I've put my thing in.
Yeah. Well, I
it's like she's fresh fruit at the moment. She's not going to be fresh fruit forever.
But he'll die first. So what does it matter? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's win-win.
Why fucking work? You know, and he's going to pay for, and you can get a degree that you never even have to use, like, you know, teaching or fucking, I don't know what, something, you know, do a master's in 16th century Venetian art.
Exactly,
you know?
Exactly.
And then she can just do that. Any idiot could pass that, and then fucking, she's got a degree.
Well,
she can even become
depending
a doctor.
on how rich this guy is, she can hire someone to do that degree under her name.
Beautiful.
While she's out shopping.
Yeah. Apparently that's very big. But you know, when you're getting all those medical certificates, like to
well, that's
train.
how we got our PhDs.
Yeah.
Well, we got off that website that was shut down.
Yeah. Oh, that's a, no. Look, it's win-win. Go for it, girl. Go for it. Don't be ashamed. Next time, send us your phone number and details. All right, I have got the last bit of news, and this is going on from another female prison guard caught with an inmate 1 hour in the storeroom. You'd think, I'm just guessing, I suppose she has keys. I was going to say all storerooms would be locked in a prison, you'd think, but I suppose because she's the guard, she's got the keys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Interesting, very attractive woman. Mother of 5.
Really?
Yeah. That sort of that was interesting. Mother of 5
from 5 different prisoners.
No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say. She was having sex with a armed robber.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't think anyone did that anymore. I thought it was all just on the internet.
Because
robbery.
banks don't even have money in there anymore, do they?
No, I don't know. I haven't been into a bank for ages. But yeah, mother of 5. So that's interesting.
But the thing is,
she didn't go to jail though. I suppose that's something.
yeah. But I've worked out why they do it now. I've worked out why they do it. It's because, and this,
why they succumb to their fantical desires.
Well, it's you know how we get
what do we do?
we get young girls coming up to us all the time asking for advice, right? And
yeah.
So I decided to turn that around, and that this girl comes up to ask me for advice, and I said, no, I want to ask you for advice. And she said, okay, what? And I said, why female prison guards screwing,
having sex with
prisoners? And she said, because men are so fucked on the outside.
Oh no, she did not say that.
That's what she said. She said men are fucked on the outside.
Oh my God.
They're all cheats. With a prisoner, you know where they are 24 hours a day. She goes, you know they're not cheating on you. And if they're cheating on you, it's with another man, and that doesn't matter. Fuck
me dead. That is wow. That's an amazing. You should have recorded that. That's well, you are now, I guess. In a way. That's an amazing sort of slant on that. I would never have thought.
So,
but you know what? That makes so much sense.
Yeah. You've got a man who has to get up at a certain time in the morning.
Yep.
He's got a job making number plates. You
know what? It's like having a dog.
Exactly. He's got three square meals a day, and he has to be in bed by 8 o'clock, lights out. That's the perfect man. That's why they love them.
So she wakes up in her beautiful townhouse in the room full of stuffed animals and those wooden things saying love and peace, with whatever on the wall and shit. She wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning and she goes, well, you know what? I know where Kenny is.
Exactly.
I don't even have to ring. I don't have to do a search on his phone because I know where he is.
Or she looks at she's out at work or shopping or doing something. She looks at the time. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. Exercise yard.
and then she goes, oh, Kenny's talking to that Robbie. That Robbie, his wife's such a cunt. I hate her. You know what? I'm just going to put this report in saying Kenny did something really bad and he'll go into solitary for 3 weeks and he won't be able to talk to Robbie anymore. Bang. Problem solved.
Total control.
Total control.
But going back to this story, there's a huge... So she has his baby. She has this guy's baby.
Number 6.
Yeah. And there's a huge, huge twist at the end.
Yeah. What?
The relationship didn't work.
Fuck me. I didn't know she had a baby. So number 6.
Yeah, she had a baby. God. It's in the headline, you idiot.
Oh, my God. Mother of 6. Mother of 6. At least she knows where her husband or her boyfriend is.
At all times.
At all times. He's in there for 9.5 years, by the way.
All right, I've got a couple of things I learnt from watching late night TV. More things I learned.
More things you learned.
All right. First one is, if there's an alien invasion, do nothing.
Well, what can you do?
Well, you do nothing because there's always someone that's taking care of it.
Oh,
no one else is doing anything. There's about 3 people that take care of it, take the aliens down and shit. So if there's alien invasion, just sit back, don't worry, do nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
If you're going into an ancient pyramid, bring a flamethrower. Bring a flamethrower. Because the way I see it, mummies, right? Everyone that goes in ancient pyramids, there's mummies, and they're just made of bandages.
Yep.
You set them alight.
I know. It's like, like Daleks, those things from Doctor Who. They're so dangerous. Well, fucking just run up a set of stairs. They're not going to follow you, are they? You know, all those things have a weakness that you just prey on, and then they're
That's
fucked.
right.
They're fucked because we're the smart ones. Remember that. Even though all those cunts you meet on the street, half of them are just like monkeys, we're still smart.
The third one is vampire girls' succulent boobs. You know how they've all got those big boobs and those
white boobs because there's no sun.
Yeah.
No sun. So
Big white boobs.
White boobies. Oh,
Vampire girls' big succulent boobs
white.
are just a major distraction from the teeth.
What teeth?
They're sharp, they're sharp teeth. So if you ever run into a big boob vampire girl, just look at the teeth. Don't look at the boobs. Look at the teeth, because that's what's going to fuck you.
I'm still looking at the boobs.
Dear Duke and Leon, I looked at my husband's search history and found he has been looking at dwarf porn
Nothing wrong with that.
with such titles as
Such titles as. See, she's getting off on it now. See?
such titles as Caught Short.
Actually, dwarf throwing is illegal. You realise that?
Caught Short.
Yeah.
1.5 cunts.
One and a half cunts.
And that must be a lesbian porn. So Caught Short, 1.5 cunts, and step ladder cuties.
That's fucking terrible. That really is. Like, in no part of this universe can you say that and be credible or PC or whatever. That is so bad.
I think it's a good title because you know what's going on there.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
what?
She says, I'm very worried,
yeah.
especially because the circus is coming to town. Please help me, Edna.
Jesus Christ. She's obviously a relative of yours, Duke, because fuck me. She's on the same wavelength as you. She thinks that's funny.
No, she doesn't.
She does. She thinks it's funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's fucking serious. It's serious. And circuses, I don't think they have dwarfs.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't have
dwarf
dwarfs.
clowns. They have dwarf clowns.
They don't. No, they're just kids dressed up.
No.
Yeah, half those dwarf clowns, as you say, they go off and do a night shift at McDonald's. They do a night shift at McDonald's. They're all fucking 10-year-olds.
They get paid so shit. Now, look, I think she's jumping to conclusions. I think he might be doing some research for a book.
Oh, a scientific.
Like that priest said.
Yeah.
That,
yeah.
And he got off. They actually went to his house, and he had pages that he'd written of how tall the boys were.
All right. Moving on to the dwarfs.
Yeah, so it could be research.
All right. So it's research into a scientific paper on height restrictions in the pornography
and step ladders
safety of step ladder safety paper that he's writing. Okay, that could well be what's going down there, and in that case, I don't see any red flags. In fact, I don't see any red flags at all, and I think she is jumping to conclusions. Look, just because the circus is coming into town doesn't mean he's going to manifest his fantasies. You know.
Well, and it could also look if
she comes home and there's a little circus car out the front, right? Yes, worry. Okay, but otherwise, I wouldn't worry.
Look, another thing is if it is a fetish, she should help him out, and the way she should do it is to get one of those trick mirrors. Like, you know those mirrors that make you look really tall or really short? So she gets one of those trick mirrors that makes her look really short.
Now do you find me attractive?
And then she just...
Kenneth, look at this.
And then she sits on him, and he can look in the mirror.
Yeah.
And it looks like a dwarf sitting on him.
Great idea.